Hello students, next see the illustration number 13 relating to the computation of assessable value and customs duty payable. See here, Galaxy Colors Lab imported a new film processing unit from Konica, Singapore. Following are the details of import. Under that, cost of machine $40,000, cost of spare parts and accessories $300, packing charges including durable packing $50, and the packing charges total is $250. License fees payable to Konica Japan $5,000, air freight $600, insurance rupees 40,000, installation charges payable to Konica India Bangalore rupees 25,000, commission to their agent in Singapore $400, unloading and handling charges rupees 30,000, freight from airport to the business premises rupees 10,000. Next, date of entry inward is 2nd February 2019. Exchange rate is $1 equal to rupees 66. Date of submission of bill of entry 30th Jan 2020. Exchange rate is $1 equal to 65. Here we have to compute the assessable value and customs duty payable if GST is on similar good is 18%. So this illustration is asked for the year question paper 2019. Now see the illustration here. Galaxy Color Lab has imported a new film processing unit from Konica, Singapore. From Singapore they have imported. Now we have to see the details of import. Cost of machine is $40,000. We have to take first. Then cost of spare parts and accessories $300. We have to add before FOB. It is essential necessary for the machine, spare parts and accessories we have to add. Packing charges including durable packing 50. The total cost packing charges is $250. So actually the durable and returnable packing should not be taken for assessable value. So here $50 of a durable packing is included in this. So packing charges we have to take excluding the durable packing. So that is 250 minus 50. Only the 200 value we have to take. Durable packing is not essential packing, so we have to exclude. So only 200 value we have to take, $200 we have to take. Then license fees payable to Konica Japan. License fees payable to Konica Japan means it is expenses incurred by the exporter $5,000 we have to add to the FOB. Before FOB this packing charges also we have to add. Air freight and insurance we have to take after FOB. Transportation is by air, import is by air. We have to apply the condition of actual or 20% of FOB. So this one we should add after FOB. And insurance is given rupee value. So directly we have to take in the rupee column insurance. Then installation charges payable to Konica India Bangalore. So this is a company branch of Konica is in Bangalore in India. So these expenses incurred in India should not be taken for assessable value. Then commission to their agent in Singapore is nothing but here they have not clearly mentioned whose agent it is. So we will assume commission is paid to the exporter agent in Singapore. So commissions to their agent in Singapore will assume as a local agent commission, and we have to add to the before FOB. Unloading and handling charges. Unloading means it is after import. Unloading expenses and handling expenses will be incurred. So it should not be taken for the assessable value. We should not. It is incurred after import. Should not be taken for assessable value. Then freight from airport to the business premises. That is from airport to the business premises means from a port to the importer business premises. It should not be taken for the assessable value. Then date of entry inward is 2nd February 2019. Exchange rate is $1 equal to 66. And submission of bill of entry is 30th Jan 2020. Exchange rate equal to $1 equal to 65. So here we have to consider is the latest date is 30th Jan 2020. That is 65 we have to consider. So with this information we have to compute the assessable value and customs duty payable. Here relating to the customs duty payable they have given only the GST. If GST on similar goods is 18%. GST means they have given only the IGST tax rate. Rest custom duties we have to calculate. So if BCD is not given, then we have to take a 10%. Then CVD and NCCD if given we have to take, or else we should not take. Then social surcharges we have to take at 10%. Then safeguard duty and anti-dumping duty, if given we have to take, or else we should not take. Then IGST we have to take at 18%. Compensation cess we should not take. Then the total customs duty payable we have to calculate. Here we have to calculate only the BCD at 10% we have to take, because it is assumed at 10%. BCD at 10% we have to calculate. Then social welfare surcharge we have to calculate at 10%, and IGST we have to calculate at 18%. Only 3 taxes we have to calculate for the customs duty payable. Okay, so now we have to work out this illustration. Now write the heading solution. Computation of assessable value, exchange rate equal to $1 equal to 65 you have to take. So now with the help of the illustration we have to take one by one. That is, the first one is cost of machine. So they have given $40,000 as a cost of machine. So we have to convert 40,000 into 65 is equal to 26 lakh. Next they have given cost of spare parts and accessories, that is $300. So we have to convert $300 into 65, that is 19,500. Next they have given packing charges including durable packing $50. So in the packing charges we have to exclude the durable packing, only the non-durable packing only we have to include, that is 250 minus 50 is equal to 200. Exchange rate 65 is equal to 13,000. Then license fee is paid outside India is 5,000 we have to take. Then then air freight and insurance we have to take later. Installation charges is not taken for the assessable value. It is expenses incurred after import installation expenses for the installing the film processing we have to take after. It is incurred after import, should not be taken for assessable value. Commission we are taking it as a local agent commission. So that is a 400 is given, $400 we have to convert to the exchange rate 65. Then unloading and handling charges is not relating to assessable value. Freight from an airport to the business premises is not taken for the assessable value. Exchange rate is we have to consider this. So there is no other information we have to total. So the FOB value is equal to 29,83,500. After that we have to add freight and transportation charges. So here the import is by air freight is given by air. So we have to apply actual or 20% of FOB. So actual given is equal to $600. So $600 into exchange rate 65 is equal to 39,000, or 20% of FOB we have to take. FOB equal to 29,83,500 into 20% is equal to 5,96,700. So the least value equal to 39,000 is nothing but the rupee value we have to take in the rupee column. So that is nothing but the actual is considered. So the actual dollar value is 600, actual is nothing but 600. So the 600 into 65 exchange rate is equal to 39,000. Then insurance is given, so that is a 40,000 rupee value directly given. So we have to take in the rupee column only. So if they give dollar, then we have to take dollar column and we have to convert it into the exchange rate. Here they have directly given the rupee value, so write in the rupee column directly. So there is no other info, we have to total. The assessable value is equal to 30,62,500. So next we have to compute the customs duty payable. So calculate the customs duty by yourself. So BCD we have to assume at 10%. Here in this illustration BCD is not given. If not given also, for import, for any import, basic custom duty all the importer has to pay, that is at 10%. That is the basic custom duty will be levied. Basic custom duty, basically the custom duty at 10% as BCD will be levied on every import. So 10% BCD we have to calculate. Then social welfare surcharge at 10% we have to calculate, and GST on similar goods is given. GST is nothing but IGST. For import GST is levied is nothing but IGST. So that is at 18% we have to take. So only that much. So next you have to write the note. So the customs duty payable is equal to so the customs duty payable will be is equal to 9,48,763, and after that write note for the expenses which is not included. So the first one is durable packing is not a essential packing, so it is not considered for assessable value. Second note is installation charges is expenses incurred in India, should not be taken for assessable value. Then unloading and handling charges incurred in India should not be taken for assessable value. Then freight incurred from airport to the business premises of a importer is the expenses incurred after import should not be taken for assessable value. So only this much is a illustration. Try to work out the customs duty payable.